Breaking news out of the FBI. This is huge. Posted by Timus Gage, by Chris Badger Thomas, rightwingtribune.com. New York, James Comey took to Twitter on Saturday to respond to an earlier tweet by President Donald Trump about the Russia probe with the former FBI director, exclaiming that the American people will hear my story very soon, Breitbart reports. Comey and the FBI, owned by the Clintons straight from the start, and the long list of cover-ups, abuses, and illegal activities is not just deplorable, it is straight-up treason against the United States. Since the 1990s, Hillary Clinton has been grooming and molding James Comey to not only protect her and Bill as a legal shield, but also to carry out her traitorous biddings. The scandal is so deep that the backlash against the FBI and other government agencies can create an implosion in the U.S. government. The FBI divisions that had any connection to Hillary and Comey need immediately suspended and a deep state investigation. Trump lashes out at FBI, state, and justice departments for leaking, lying, and corruption. This is the President of the United States, and he is telling the citizens that blatant treason has taken place, and those involved need to be held accountable. The Clintons, however, have bought the right people, killed those who could not be bought, and at least for now still seem untouchable. And they can judge for themselves who is honorable and who is not. Comey. Donald Trump's tweet there, the fake news is besides themselves that McCabe was caught, called out, and fired. How many hundreds of thousands of dollars was given to his wife's campaign by Crooked H? Friend Terry McAuliffe, who was also under investigation. How many lies, how many leaks? Comey knew it all, and much more. Honor something that Comey knows zero about, and by his own actions over the years, something he has never had. Patrick Cowley, back in 2016, released a long list of corruption by James Comey and his brother Peter Comey. Lockheed Martin, when President Obama nominated Comey to become FBI director in 2013, Comey promised the United States Senate that he would recuse himself of all cases involving former employers. But Comey earned $6 million in 1 year alone from Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Martin became a Clinton Foundation donor that very year. Comey served as Deputy Attorney General under John Ashcroft for 2 years of the Bush administration. When he left the Bush administration, he went directly to Lockheed Martin and became vice president, acting as a general counsel. How much money did James Comey make from Lockheed Martin in his last year with the company, which he left in 2010? Well, more than $6 million in compensation. Lockheed Martin is a Clinton Foundation donor. The company admitted to becoming a Clinton Global Initiative member in 2010. HSBC Holdings. In 2013, Comey joined the board of Clinton Foundation partner HSBC Holdings, Clinton Foundation, and Drug Cartel Bank. The Clinton Foundation received $81 million from donors, which were all HSBC Holdings account holders. James Comey has known the Clintons since the middle 1990s and the Whitewater Development Corporation scandal. Comey was deputy special counsel of the committee to investigate Whitewater. A grand jury was convened and many of Clinton's co-conspirators were indicted, and so was Hillary and Bill. About 10 of their cronies were sent to jail for their crimes except the Clintons. Once again, the Clintons escaped justice and their indictments are still sealed to this day. Peter Comey redesigned the FBI building, Breitbart. James Comey became a prosecutor who worked on the Gambino crime family case. He went on to the Bush administration, a handful of private sector jobs, and then the Obama administration in 2013. Peter Comey, meanwhile, went into construction. After getting an MBA in real estate and urban development from George Washington University in 1998, Peter Comey became an executive at a company that redesigned George Washington University between 2004 and 2007, while his brother was in town working for the Bush administration. In January of 2009, at the beginning of the Obama administration, Peter Comey became a real estate and construction consultant for Procon Consulting. Procon Consulting's clients list includes FBI headquarters, Washington, D.C. So, what did Procon Consulting do for FBI headquarters? Quite a bit, apparently, according to the firm's records. Procon provided strategic project management for the consolidation of over 11,000 FBI personnel into one high-security facility. Since 1972, the Federal Building of Investigations has had its headquarters in a purpose-built 2.1 million square foot building on Pennsylvania Avenue, having become functionally obsolete and in need of major repairs. GSA and the FBI were considering ways to meet the space needs required to maintain the Bureau's mission and consolidate over 11,000 personnel. Procon assisted GSA in assessing the FBI space needs and options for fulfilling those needs. Services provided included project management related to site evaluations, budgeting, due diligence, and the development of procurement and funding strategies. Those funding strategies included talking to shareholders, worked with stakeholders and key leadership to identify strategic objective goals and long-range plans for capital and real estate projects. Procon Consulting obtained its contract for the FBI headquarters prior to James Comey's nomination to serve as director of the FBI. Meanwhile, James Comey's brother, Peter Comey, worked for the law firm DLA Piper, the accounting firm that does the accounting for the Clinton Foundation. The FBI and other agencies have been controlled by the Clintons for so many years, and President Trump is gathering evidence and going after the corrupt traitors. No wonder former FBI Director James Comey refused to press charges last summer against Hillary Clinton for her egregious security breaches. It turns out he is guilty of the same thing. Investors Business Daily released, all told, Comey wrote 7 memos based on 9 meetings with Trump. In testimony to Congress, he asserted that he had made sure the memos in question didn't have classified material, but a subsequent investigation found markings on 4 of the memos indicating secret information, the kind that is not allowed to be routinely released to the public. Comey has long maintained that the memos were his personal property, but virtually no legal authority agrees with that, nor does the FBI for that matter. The memos were created on government time and related directly to his work, so they were the property of government. In short, it sounds like a game of cover your hindquarters he's been playing, because Comey later let outsiders see those memos and made sure they were leaked to the Trump-hating press, in this case, the New York Times. So any protestations of innocence on his part sound more than a little weak, you think? Let's be very clear here. What Comey did is against FBI rules, and it's a violation of federal secrecy laws on a par with the violation that Hillary Clinton committed when she decided to run for the Secretary of State's office from a private homebrew email server that was clearly illegal. The agreement signed by all FBI employees says that all informants acquired by me in connection with my official duties with the FBI and all official material to which I have access remain the property of the United States of America. That's their agreement, sure. That's what they signed before they're signed on to work for the FBI. It goes on to add that the agents will not reveal by any means any information or material from or related to FBI files or any other information acquired by virtue of my official employment to any unauthorized recipient without prior official written authorization by the FBI. Hillary signed a similar agreement at the State Department, yet she routinely put classified information onto public servers where it could be grabbed by unscrupulous actors such as the Chinese and the Russians. CBS reports on a chilly, overcast Saturday in Washington, D.C., Mr. Trump claimed many are finding out about corruption at his agencies, including the State Department. This week's staff shakeups also include the ouster of Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, although it's not immediately clear why Trump included the State Department. Mr. Trump, who has long criticized McCabe over his wife's acceptance of $500K in campaign donations for failed State House race from former Virginia governor and Hillary Clinton ally Terry McAuliffe, did so again on Saturday. Well, as you can see, we know about Comey's shenanigans from way back, and he is just as guilty as Hillary in this case. Yeah, so I go along with what Kim.com said, release the documents. Yeah. Because, you see, they closed up the documents. That's why Hillary walked right here. 10 other people were prosecuted, yet she walked. Why? Because her records were locked up. So, go along with Kim.com. Release open up the files there, release it to the public, and let the public decide who the real crooks in this scenario are. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.